The most played tank in World of Tanks PC and very anticipated in Blitz finally arrived in a rather unpleasant manner. I am Neil and this is my review of Skorpion G. History of Skorpion G is rather short. In 1942, German organization in charge of artillery set requirements for a new machine. Those requirements were looking into options to carry 12.8 and 15 cm cannon and still be relatively mobile. They were meant to use Panther parts, so they will be cheaper to build. Rheinmetall Borsig company produced two drawings in April 1943 and called it Skorpion. One was designed of version with 12.8 cm cannon and second one was obviously with a 15 cm cannon. Unfortunately, in June 1943, so just in 2 months later, the project of Panther II was cancelled and whole idea of such artillery was scrapped with it. No prototype was ever built and only real about these tanks are these two drawings. Moving to present of World of Tanks Blitz, this tank finally became real. Skorpion G knocked on our newly recovered trust in rather friendlier implementation of random boxes of 10% win chance, with a sledgehammer. Sure, all of us would love to see no crates whatsoever, but we all know this is not going to happen. But 1% win chance? Just one? It is ridiculous to be honest, especially for the price each crate cost. If you really want to try your luck, go and get only one crate. Because regardless of how many of them you'll get, each crate is completely separate event of chance, and as such you will always have already mentioned 1%. If you open 20 of them, you are as likely to get a tank as you would open one. Sure, you'll get the one token for every box opened, but I'm pretty sure it is not good enough. At the end, you are very likely to end up opening 100 of them. Open one and try your luck at best. This tank is so anticipated, I expect really Wargaming will bring this tank to the shop few times more and probably in more reasonable manner. So, such anticipated tank must have something impressive people are waiting for, and it sorts of have. The closest tank it actually resembles is Borsig with 12.8 cm gun. It's just better in almost anything. Or is it a J-Panther 2? Kind of. Definitely feels like mix of these two. Skorpion shares the very same 12.8 cm gun as already mentioned Borsig or Ferdinand or J-Panther. Same penetration, alpha damage and shell velocity. DPM varies a bit and I would say Skorpion DPM is rather average. Nothing really impressive and penetration is not really much different. Yet 246 mm is good enough to go through almost anything without using premium ammunition. So you really don't need calibrated shells in here and a gun rammer is a way to go. What makes Skorpion outstanding is its gun handling and it's very impressive by how much. After AT-15, this is the most precise gun and far superior to any other. Awesome aim time with an awesome dispersion makes this really awesome sniper. And while gun depression is only 6 degrees, it is better than Borsig's 5 and with fully traversable turret and already mentioned sniping capabilities it doesn't really matter much. Yet 6 degrees of gun depression and fully traversable turret, which I already mentioned, give this tank enough variability to use the gun, and even by using the environment around it by tilting the hull. And yet, this tank is sniper by its best definition. You should have enough comfort to find good position and just keep shooting from there. So, I would consider supercharge as you are really going to do really long shots. Not something I really recommend for any other tank, I guess. Aim time is already sweet and for such distance shots you have more time to aim than you already need. To amplify the sniper capabilities, I would also pick Refined Gun for even better gun dispersion. If you really need to fire on the move, you are probably doing something wrong or already reaching late game. Speaking about being comfy, in order to be able to find yourself a comfy place, you have another great feature in your hand, and that's very decent mobility and the best tank destroyer top speed in a TM. The only tank which have the same top speed is already mentioned J-Panther 2. Sure, there are faster TDs, but their position on battlefield is completely different and they are meant to run around the place and deal more close combat damage or close to mid-range, not the far range. This one gets to comfy yet far place, dealing as much damage as possible, and if someone will get close to around 240-250 meters, then you run to a safer position and just repeat dealing the damage and relocating again. It really reminds me of gameplay of Hellcat. It is just as mobile, just as deadly, and just as easy to kill. And we are getting to the worst aspect of the tank. It has virtually no armor. Actually, tier 3 tanks are very likely to penetrate this one. It really gets overmatched by vast majority of cannons, and in that case it doesn't even matter how you angle the tank. And I think everyone already realized and everyone is already shooting HEs. So even mediums are rather painful, and I'm not mentioning 122mm cannons of heavies or 152mm cannons of TDs. 2 shots and you're dead. An average HE shot from ISU and you are left with less than 200 health points. So for equipment, pick Camonet. Being steady for 3 seconds will decrease your visibility by 14%, and it is quite a lot even though this tank is highest bar. And it is definitely better than a view range bonus of optics. For better mobility, get engine accelerator, so getting comfy place it's a bit easier. And as all HEs will get in anyway, improving armor makes no sense whatsoever, so improved assembly will give you additional 70 health points. It's not much, but it might save your life. So gameplay of this tank is quite straightforward. This tank is really not meant to be hit and it have great gun. So it should not be spotted early in the game, or you can start digging a grave for your crew. In the mid game it is rather situational, but I would stay hidden if I can do. And in the end game you can go and get personal, especially when enemies are easy to kill on 1 or maximum 2 shots. All in all, this is true definition of sniper. This tank is actually a pinnacle of snipers. But as I said at the beginning of the review, open 1 box. Don't waste yourself on more, unless you are really ready to open 100 of them. If you're lucky, enjoy this game. If not, load your HE and enjoy burning it to the ground. So, welcome to a first class replay. It's not a master, as you've seen a master replay already. I'm going to kind of default position. You would go with a tank destroyer, so we can snipe up everyone who will try to climb on the top of the hill, and as you've seen, no one is coming up. On the map we find out there is a Pershing already. Can we shoot him? Ah, here is Pershing. There we are. My default behavior is to retract a bit to get hidden, but I realized, like, look, we are not spotted even on 230 meters, and I still doing the same default behavior. But anyway, we are now on 900 damage, so far so good. This left side is getting a bit boring. We can see there is a bit of fight over the ridge, but not much. We have T-54 right here. He should be somewhere else. He should be fighting either ridge or around the cap. Yeah, he changed his mind and he's going to do so. We are slowly going to lose because we lost already 2 guys. Enemies lost only 1. Still nothing here on the ridge, so I decided to move a bit. Now we see on the cap there are 2 R guys and 3 enemies, and this is getting kind of problematic because now we lost all of them and there are 3 guys on the right. We are 3 on 6. That's not very good position. We are getting flanked by Kampfpanzer 70 and IS-5. And what we can do first? Look, remove IS-5. There it is. Thanks to good dispersion at aim time. KPFZ is continuing. We are 2 on 4. Not very good situation, and most of the games you are going to lose like that, right? So we need to remove this tier 9. The reload is kind of good, so here we are. Kampfpanzer 70 is gone. We just avoided the HE shot. I don't know, that should not be shot. Oh, thank you, thank you. And we removed M46 with HE shell because I wanted to be sure he will be removed, because your main goal is to remove the guns. The less guns is shooting at you, the better. We are 2 on 2 at the moment. Skorpion G is on 100 something health points. VK is full health, not good. 70 points to go. Now we are going to use our speed. There is not much we can do. We have to reset the cap, right? He's still there, capping 83, 84, 85, 67. And now I'm getting a bit afraid if we'll get hit by a Skorpion. 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5. I loaded HE shell. We want to be sure to reset it. They were on 99 points. Oh my god, this is getting close. 2 on 2. The base is not kept. VK is going to chase me. What we can do? I am here, and I thought, like, okay, T-34 can start shooting VK, and just one shot. VK is turning. VK is half health. Skorpion G. Oh no, we just lost. Oh, sorry, we lost all. T-34 lost. I'm dead. Oh my god, it was. It was still a good game. It was very tense on that 99 points, and I'd say it's a good game. And it's good tank. And as I said in the review, go and try one box. Don't try more. And yeah, have luck. You need the luck to get this one. And that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do so, give it a like and subscribe so you will not miss another videos. If you didn't, and if you think this video is trash, give it a dislike. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, and in the meantime, have a great games. Loads of ammo boxes, loads of engine fires, obviously not yours, and theirs. See you guys.